Hello there, my name is Veena Prashant. I'm the co-founder of digitalaccesspass.com, and today I'm very excited to announce the release of a brand new login reports feature in DApp. What this means is now you will be able to fully track login and log out activities. It will allow you to increase your membership site engagement. You can check how many users logged in a specified date range, your active users. It will also allow you to track your inactive members that have not logged in a specified date range. It will also allow you to export your list so you can send an email broadcast to your inactive users, and you can also reward your active members. We have also included a map, a country map, so you can see where your most active and engaged customers are from. There are different search options as well. You can search by email, you can search by country, you can search by IP address. I'm really excited about this feature. I know it's going to help you with your membership site engagement, membership site tracking. So now let me take you behind the scenes to show you how this thing works. So we have added a new menu item called Reports in the DApp admin dashboard. So under that, you will find Login Reports. Admin Reports is what we already have, and Login Reports is the new feature that we have just added. So click on that, and it will bring up a page like this. Now, initially, when you install a version of DApp that supports this feature, it's going to say no data found. And if you go to the table view, it's not going to find any information here either. And that's because it currently stores it in a table, but that information is not retained. But with this release, we have changed that. So now we are tracking and storing this information. As users log into your site, log out from your site, DApp will now start collecting and tracking login and logout information and report that here. So when you go to the login reports page, you are going to see a list of all the users that were active in the selected date range. By default, the selected date range is last 7 days. So you will see all the information of users that were active in the last 7 days. That's a default setting. You can change the date range here, or you can select any one of these, and then it will show the information based on whatever you select here. And you will also notice that there are two views here. One is the map view, the other is the table view. In the map view, you are going to find the countries. So you will see how many users logged in from different countries in that date range. For example, you can see here it says US, there were 8 logins in that selected date range. From Australia, there were 6. So you will see all this information here. Now, if you want to see who logged in from these countries, then go to the table view, and here you will find detailed information. You will see the email ID of users that logged in from those countries. You will also find the IP address, and you will also find the date and time they logged in. So all of that information is available here. If you want to see the map view, you can see it here. If you want to see the table view, you can see it here. Now let's take a look at different ways you can search for information. You can search by email, you can search by country, you can search by IP address. Now when you select country, it's only going to show those countries in the drop down from where there was a login. It's not going to show all the countries, but only those countries from where users logged in that selected date range. So here it's only showing these countries because of that reason. So then you can select the country, and it will narrow down the search based on whatever country you select here. If you want to search by email address of users, you can do that. If you want to search by IP address, you can do that too. And that's not it. You can also export the list of users. So whatever search criteria you use here, export will export those users. So if you don't select anything by default, it will get a list of all the users that were active in that selected date range. And if you click on export, you'll be able to export those users. So when you click on export, the way it works is it's going to show you this message. It says the export job has been queued. The export ID is this. When the cron job runs, the export will be processed. So it will submit a job to the DApp system job queue. And then when the cron runs at the top of the hour, if you go to the queue, you will find the completed job. It will give you the URL of the CSV file. So you'll find that there if you want to export the list. Now, the reason this export is useful is because if you want to email your users, your active users, and if you want to give them a special reward for being active, for being engaged, you can do that. And also you can go to the inactive users tab, and here you will find a list of all the users that were not active in that selected date range. So by default, again, it's the last 7 days. So it'll show you all the users that are in your system but were not active in that date range. And if you want to send these users an email with a special incentive for them to come back to your site, log into your site, and engage with your content, you can do that. You can export the list of these users and send them an email. And again, for inactive users, you will find map view and table view. So in the map, you will see where your inactive users are from, the country. And in the table view, you will find more details about the users who didn't log in that selected date range. So you can export a list of these users and send them an email to bring them back to your site. All right, so now let's take a look at the Logout tab. In the Logout tab, you will find a list of all the users that actually logged out from your website by clicking on a Logout link. Now this will only track if they actually click on the Logout link and not if the session times out because they were inactive. It won't track that. It will only track if users actually click on the Logout link on your website and log out from that. And again, there is the map view and the table view. As you can see, this is a really powerful feature because now you will not just be able to track and figure out who your active members are, how many users are not active. You can also send them an email to bring them back to your website using the export feature. We are starting with the login reports, but we will be adding several other types of reports so you can track what your users are doing in your membership site a lot better. My name is Veena Prashant. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you found this useful. Let me know if you have any questions. You can join my Facebook group, but it's not for support. If you have any generic questions, I'm happy to answer it there, or you can always open a support ticket. We look forward to your feedback. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.